I prepared a short video of Jira using Zoom, and I thought I could just show a little bit about a 30,000 foot level uh, of the application. I'm not going to drill down too many times on any given item. It's a fairly powerful application. A lot can be done with it. But just to give you an overview, I've created a project and I named it Tommy's Jira Demo, and I assigned it a key, and that key will precede any bug, any task, any subtask, which makes it a lot easier to search for items. And I made myself the lead. So if we go into my project, I've created 3 epics. An epic is a large chunk of work. Generally, a task is a smaller chunk. And you can see here I have three epics, one starting in December, ending in January. Same for this one. And my epics are prepare screenshots for the demo, send letters to members via the application, and create a stage environment to run the tests. And you can see when we need to be finished with those. So that keeps all of your major tasks in order on your roadmap. If we move to board, I've created several categories. One is backlog issues. These are issues that we're not going to work on right now, but 4 or 5 weeks from now, we may move it over in the to-do bucket. So we can follow that all along. I have a few in progress. I have some done, completed. I've got one that's blocked, and I've got an in test. And the nice thing about this is we can name these any attribute that we want. So this is where you really can follow and see the progress of your project. So if I drill down on one of these, you can see this one has a red square. Red is for bug. And if we open it up, we see that the save button color is gold and it should be green. So what I would do here is if I moved it over to the to-do category, I would put a comment in here about that and maybe a blurb about who's going to work on it and when it should be done. And if we move over to the to-do column, if I open this one up, notice there's the TW, that's the key. Now the green is a story. And stories are, I'm a person, what do I need to do, and why am I doing it? So as an administrator of this project, I need to be able to create and close stories so that they show up in reports. Pretty cut and dry. And a tester would, around this, would build test cases, confirm that this is correct. Once the developer develops the code, it can be moved to the in progress and then to done. It can go to in test. You can put a failed bucket up here. A lot of things you can do with that. If we go under filters and we click on all issues, on the left-hand side, you can see my open issues. So those are assigned to me. You can see the issues that are reported by me. You can see all the issues, open, done, viewed recently. So if we go to all issues, these are tasks, subtasks, epics, and stories. So if we look at this one is blue with a check. That's a task. This one is blue with an icon in it, denoting small pieces of work. Here is red, which is a bug. And then the purples are epics. Those are bigger collections of tasks. Now this can get pretty lengthy during a long project, so they give you the option to, let's say I only want to view the bugs. I can do that. If I only want to view the stories, I can do that. Statuses, I may not care about the done ones, but I do care about the blocked ones. And you can see I don't have any that are blocked. But I want to take a look at my backlog issues. I don't have any of those. In progress. I can also look for assigned people. I named one of the employees Jim Worker. So if I want to search for him, he doesn't have anything. Now, if I change this back to look at everything, I couldn't figure why this backlog issue didn't show up before. If I take him out, there's the backlog issue. I couldn't figure out why I didn't have it. I had the assignee to Jim Worker, and that was the wrong filter because it's assigned to me. And there's a bunch of stuff that you can drill down and do more stuff with this. Then if we want to take a look at epics. We can drill down some of these epics. And I have one here that's create requirements, gathering meeting. So for this one, there's going to be a bunch of subtasks. I'm sorry. Let me go back here a minute. I'm trying to talk, look at the screen, and figure out where I'm going. If you want to manage requirements for Tommy's Jira Demo. Tommy's Jira Demo is my project. I want to manage the requirements, which is a task for me. But underneath that task, I have 3 subtasks. One of them being I need to gather requirements from the stakeholders. I need to create a meeting to talk about the requirements, and I've got to get sign off from all the disciplines, QA and development and all that. So these are 3 subtasks underneath this task of manage requirements. And this is the section where we would put all our statements of work and requirements and things the stakeholders want to change requests. And then those would be transferred to the board. And placed in the appropriate column, whether it be to do, which is work that's going to be done now, or backlog. It's a requirement, but we're not going to do it right now. And of course, there's all other bells and whistles. They didn't give me full access to the application because I only have a 14-day trial, a free trial. And a lot of the QA part of it, where we can store our test cases and link them to those requirements and put our test results, they didn't give me access to that. So I can't show you that. But it'll give you a little idea of what you can do. Of course, you can run reports. There's a host of other things. So that's a little bit about Jira. And I hope that gives you a little insight to it. It's a pretty powerful, I've used it for years. It's a powerful application. It's common, and that's it.